There exists a certain hunter helmet that you're all probably and unfortunately familiar with called Wormhusk Crown. It is almost laughably annoying to play against, and I'm sure I don't have to explain why. What I will go into in this video, however, is how to make Wormhusk ascend the term broken and enter the S tier of bullshit. Any loadout that I deem to be S tier is a loadout so good that when you get the right lobby, the only outcome is you crushing everyone's dreams like Stage 3 Terminal. These types of loadouts are most often formed from combinations not thought of by Bungie, or that are very hard to counter with little investment. The most important part of one of these loadouts is scalability, aka how fast can you move from one gunfight to another. This is because the 2 in Destiny 2 stands for the two things that impact how fast you can hypothetically get kills: damage output and regen. Regen in this case applies to health, but it doesn't have to. For example, Thorn Fellwinter Hunter used to hinge off the ability to chain Thorn kills with its exotic perk Devourer, which also reloaded the gun for maximum aggression. This led into long periods of time when your primary had enough relative power to butcher lobbies on its own, and if someone tried to counter it by getting too close, your shotgun was always waiting in your back pocket. Regen is also the reason Thorn Shoddy spam isn't S tier anymore, as besides Shoddies being inconsistent hunks of metal in the air and special ammo being much rarer, Thorn doesn't have enough power to rampage through lobbies in the current sandbox. The regen aspect of the Selfish Healer loadout is focused around rapidly healing any damage sustained from a gunfight so you can take another engagement immediately after. This is provided by the following tools: Wormhusk Marksman Dodge with Kickstart, the Submission SMG's Origin trait Soul Drinker, the Healing Nade if you opt for it, and as much mobility and recovery as you can afford for very fast health regen and dodge cooldown. The increased reload speed from Solar Hunter's Own Your Mark aspect provides near-instant follow-up reloads for submission, which, when working as intended, should be slinging damage into enemies and healing you near constantly. Damage output is important for a different reason, as it isn't just your time to kill, but also your ability to shut down opposing threats, such as supers, clustered enemies, power ammo if you fail to control it, and also the ability to harvest kills from teammate super pops. The main damage output of this loadout also resides in your submission, which will often be boosted by Radiant from Solar, and your Blade Barrage, which you will be charging constantly due to all the damage you're giving and taking. Your Ace is whatever you decide to put in your back pocket. This could be a Pulse for increased engagement range, a Cloud Strike for the potential multi-kills, an Aggressive Frame Snipe for super shutdowns, or maybe even a Shotgun for increased aggression. Now for some weaknesses, as every loadout has them. The main problem I run into when using this loadout is the lack of speed. Hunters just aren't fast on their own like Titans with Shoulder Charge or Warlocks with Skate. Agile? Yes. Fast? You're fresh out of gas money. You're going to have to anticipate enemy movements and position before they happen, so as to avoid being caught with your pants around your ankles near a suspiciously damp body pillow. Your other weakness is a relatively short-range primary, which operates in a space that is quite frankly hellish when considering fusions, slug shotties, sidearms, you get the picture. The way to play against these counters is the same way you play when sweating in any lobby. Remember who has what and when, then use resources like abilities, teammates, and the like to neutralize the threat. Or, just die a fuck ton and rage quit. I'm quite familiar with that particular option. The final problem with this loadout is that the user is a massive fucking turbo virgin with zero chances of ever touching a woman. Trust me, I know. Sub to help me flex my massive YouTube wiener. I'm out. Fuck you for being a good sniper. God damn it.
Damn.
Fuck
You, I hope your family has a nice Christmas.
Literally. Fuck you, stop being such a good player. Damn. If you hadn't killed those two with a sword, I would have had a 7th. It wouldn't have counted because the game was already over, but...
Oh, the sword. People don't respect the eager edge in PvP.
My god. My edging is eager. Wait.
Wait a minute. Jesus Christ. Cisco.
This build's a little bit goofy, guys.
He didn't go hard enough.
You know what it do.